Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today we're talking about a topic that you know I love, you love, we all love it. It's balls. That's right. Balls are one of the most important things in the Pokemon TCG. Ball cards, of course, generally search for Pokemon, and sometimes the term is used to refer to Pokemon search as a whole. I'll often refer to ball search as in standard Nest Ball, Buddy Way Poffin, and Ultra Ball, which of course, Buddy Way Poffin doesn't have the word ball in it. It's not an actual ball. So today we're taking a look at the actual ball cards that are something ball, right? You got like Pokeball or Great Ball or Level Ball, and we're ranking them not based on how strong they are, but how interesting they are. To be honest, how strong they are kind of depends on the format, and feels just gonna get a little weird here. And I'm not doing just the newest version of them. I'm doing every version of them more or less, but yeah, I'm not familiar with some of these older ones as well. Can be completely honest. Also, what are we counting and not counting? It's like pretty obvious, but we're not counting light ball. This is, I think, just a translation. We'll see if it's even called a light ball when it's released internationally. Additionally, there are some other ball cards that don't count. We got the balloon cards, air balloon and big air balloon don't count. There was an official ruling about that. Ball guy, he's a guy, but he's not a ball. He's a guy who likes balls, or something. I actually don't know the lore there. All I know is he's like known for being good in GLC. And then there is. Oh, there's a bursting balloon. Yeah, that doesn't count. And then Max's hidden ball trick also obviously doesn't count. That's just a person. But anyways, these are the cards we got here. I'll just go in order, I guess. I'm not sure if I'll entirely go in order, and there, as I said, some that I'm not as familiar with as others. But the first here is Featherball. This card is not standard. I think they're organized by like file name, which is generally by set, but it's not by set for the older ones, but which I guess are all at the end here. But I would get Featherball. Featherball, if you're not familiar, is a card that lets you search for a Pokemon with free retreat. Then I'll also I'll add a tier below the bottom one, which will be an empty tier, and that'll just be the card I'm currently talking about, like that. There we go. So I'll put Featherball in here. Also talk about Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball is similar. A Heavy Ball searches for Pokemon with that's not Heavy Ball. Oh, by the way, Hisuian Heavy Ball is not Heavy Ball, like obviously, but Heavy Ball is a different card. A lot of people refer to Hisuian Heavy Ball in a format like GLC as Heavy Ball or like an expanded or when it was in standard especially. But yeah, Heavy Ball is a different card. They're very different. But regular Heavy Ball here, search for a Pokemon with retreat cost of 3 or more. I think those are the only retreat cost ones, unless I'm mistaken. But anyways, we got Feather Ball and Heavy Ball. I like both these cards quite a bit. I feel like they're not like perfect. I mean, they're somewhat versatile, kind of weird. I mean, you look at it and they kind of encourage you to play these random prevos. Um, like this Wimpod. I don't know if like random, but like this Wimpod has 3 retreat, which is interesting. Like Sizeso DX here has 3 retreat. Light Spot has 3 retreat. The free retreat ones are also kind of cool with Featherball. You see, it's generally played when I've seen it played with Pidgeot EX and Knocked Out, which is actually pretty boring. But and Charizard Pidgeot. You can get Badoo, you can get a baby, which is kind of fun. I'd say Featherball's a little more niche. Like having free retreat is very good. So Pokemon like is more careful to not print so many free retreat Pokemon versus 3 retreat. I mean, you see like random 3 retreat Pokemon just floating around. I'll give Featherball a B tier in terms of how it's actually been played, which this is one of the cards I'm more familiar with on this list. Featherball's like kind of meh. Heavy Ball is a bit more interesting with a bit more of a restriction that is also interesting, and you end up playing these Pokemon that traditionally high retreat Pokemon are generally worse. Retreat cost isn't the biggest deal. Free retreat is very nice, but generally Pokemon with high retreat have high attack costs, which is bad. So I do like Heavy Ball encouraging some weird things to be played, and you have like Magcargo in wrong card. Where is it? You have Magcargo. It's somewhere that's not playing it. I don't know. Magcargo is paired with this sometimes. I can't imagine it's with this, but you do see some pretty interesting things from time to time. So overall, I do like Heavy Ball. Featherball's like fine, I guess. It's nothing spectacular. I'll actually talk about the ones that are kind of some of the more interesting ones, which are the magma, the team balls, right? You got the team magmas. That's not it. Team aquas. There's the rockets ones. Let's see, the 2 aquas, 2 magmas. There's 2 rockets ones. Here it is, and there is the team plasma one. Team plasma ball is one that searches for a team plasma Pokemon. I'll talk about this real quick. This one kind of boring. Where is okay? Yeah. So the evolution T plus Pokemon didn't really see any play. Is this gonna even get us the right cards? Yeah, it is. So you look at like Oregon Z. This card is just a card, but it's a Team Plasma card. There's some cool Team Plasma stuff, I guess, but then you look at the set it's in, and you look at the previous evolutions, and yeah, they're not Team Plasmas, so that means that these cards are bad. I mean, it's like, okay, Team Plasma Ball isn't like a terrible card, but it's really uninteresting. If you're playing a deck where like you play a ton of Team Plasmas Pokemon, it's like good. But it has like not that many interesting aspects to it. The Team Plasma Pokemon naturally have synergy, so it's like another piece which you just kind of chuck in, but it's very uninteresting, and I really don't like it very much, to be honest. And we have the Rocket ones. We got Team Rocket, or we got Rocket's Pokeball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with the dark in its name. Show it to your opponent. Put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. I think the dark ones. So Dark Electrode evolves from regular Voltorb, but I think it was played with more interesting things. I mean, the Dark Pokemon are dual type, a lot of them, which is really interesting. The Team Plasma Pokemon are like fine. I'm obviously not as familiar with the cards really before expanded era, especially these like more niche ones. Though I am aware that some of the Dark Pokemon were like kind of cool cards, to be honest. And with the dual typing, I just think they're more interesting. I mean, I don't have an issue with Team Plasma's Pokemon except for the evolution thing. There are some really cool decks, relatively simple, straightforward, but still kind of cool there. Um, I think this works okay. I mean, it's a little interesting. It's not getting Team Rocket's Pokemon, which is kind of weird, but I do like that. I'm generally not a fan of these named mechanics. And the Dark one feels like a more interesting thematic one, but I'm honestly just going to put this in D tier. I could see it in C tier if you wanted, but not a huge fan of this. Team Rocket's Great Ball. This card is flip coin of heads, search your deck for an evolution Team Rocket's Pokemon, put into your hand. If tails, search for a basic Team Rocket's Pokemon, reveal it, put into your hand. Obviously, this is in standard with the Team Rocket's cards. Team Rocket's cards are kind of bad. The Pokemon specifically are kind of bad. The other cards are not bad, but the Pokemon are quite bad. This card, you don't have a lot of control over. I really don't like this card. It can get basics and evolutions, but you need to be playing an evolution deck, really. It's just not very good, right? Let's be honest. It's not very good. It's not very fun. It's kind of like a cool little toolbox deck. You look at it here and you're like, oh wow, they're like almost all evolutions, or no, sorry, they're almost all basics, almost no evolutions. So it feels kind of irrelevant a lot of the time, and I just really don't like it. Then we got the Team Magma and Team Aqua one. Um, we got, let's see, oh, I should not have searched Magma. So Team Magma Ball, on a coin flip, you search your deck for a Pokemon with Team Magma. On heads, then if tails, you search for a basic with Team Magma, put it into your hand. I had no idea this is what they did. I'm not gonna lie. I think this one was good. Or I don't know if this was good, but I know Team Magma stuff was good. I don't think the Team Aqua stuff during this period was super good. I'm not sure though. I mean, I know the Team Magma stuff was very good. Team Magma's Groudon. I mean, it's in celebrations. That's a sign that it's good. It's got dual typing, which is cool. I do like dual typing. And where's the Team Aqua one? It's here. And same thing, you get a Team Aqua Pokemon on heads. On tails, you just get a basic, which is like still fine, I feel like. So overall, they're like okay. I'm not a huge fan of them. I'd say I like them a little more than Team Plasma Ball, but I'm still gonna put in F tier. I don't really like them that much. Generally, these more niche ball cards that don't encourage interesting gameplay, in terms of like deck building decisions, don't really love, unfortunately. Also encourage basic play, which like basics are good. I'm not gonna like knock, when we get to like nest ball and things like that, but playing with the more diverse set of cards is gonna be a little more interesting. Then we have the great ones. I cannot spell. Oh, sorry, I'm still sick. Sorry about that, everyone. Not Team Rocket's Great Ball, which I just talked about, but Team Magma's and Aqua's Great Ball. Team Aqua's Great Ball searches for a basic water energy or a Oh, it's both. I didn't even know this. Search your deck for both a basic Team Aqua Pokemon and a basic Water Energy Villain. Put them into your hand. Team Magma's Great Ball, same thing. Search your deck for a basic Team Magma Pokemon and a basic Fighting Energy Reveal and put them into your hand. These are interesting because, well, okay, they're like bad. The sets they're in, like I think if I'm not mistaken, all of like every card in this set is like super terrible. Outside, I think I've like seen this team play, but it's really niche. Outside of Team Magma's Secret Base, which by the way, kind of expensive, for the fact that it's a decent card because it's in this like weird mini set, like legitimately weird mini set. We see a lot of mini sets or like special sets like Ascendant Heroes, but like that's not a weird set. This is a weird set. Some like super janky cards, but anyways, You have that card, and the Pokemon are all pretty bad, I think. But getting the Pokemon isn't useful, but it's an ball search that gets an energy, which is like kind of cool. Um, and then it is played specifically Team Mega's Great Ball is played in GLC with Ball Guy to give Ball Guy access to energy search, which is pretty interesting overall. I'll give these C tier. I think what they do is a bit more interesting. I don't hate them. I don't love them. It's fine. I guess while we're there, I'll talk about netball. I think is the only one like that. And I guess we'll talk about the other type specific one. I think there's just one. Um, yeah, we'll talk about beast ball after as well. But netball is a pretty interesting one. Netball, which is not nest ball, they sound similar. They're different cards. Netball searches for a basic grass Pokemon or a basic grass energy. Reveal it put into your hand. We've seen a few cards like this. We've seen Frog Crystal and Fighting Gong, but they're not ball cards. Netball is though, which is like cool. I like this card. It's nothing spectacular. It's not the most interesting, but it rounds out decks pretty well. It's a really nice consistency card. Honestly, I really enjoy these cards. It is, a bit niche, but I don't know. I really enjoy playing these cards. I'm going to put this in A tier. I'm not really ordering these that much, but I do like this card. It's cool in my opinion. I'm obviously interested in hearing people's thoughts down below in the comments section, but I'm really interested in hearing people's thoughts on netball. I think if I'm like really overrating it in terms of how interesting it is. Obviously, it is subjective, but I'm trying to represent my ideas. But I think I'm interested in hearing other people's thoughts as well. Then we got Aqua Ball. Aqua Ball is wait no, what is it called? Dive Ball. Dive Ball gets a water Pokemon. This one's a bit more boring in my opinion. The decks has been played in have been, I think, a bit more boring. I mean, Greninja, I don't know if boring, but Greninja is certainly a deck, and it's fine. I don't have a particular issue with Dive Ball. I'm going to put it next to the Team Aqua's and Team Magma's Great Balls because Dive Ball, especially for a water Pokemon, is fine. Water is generally one of the better types, but also not like a super interesting type, I guess. I mean, you have some cool things you could do with like abilities and stuff like that, and you have the like big energy stuff, which is where I think of it more so. A lot of these cards do see a lot of play in GLC as well. Obviously, I mentioned Ball Guy there, and yeah, Dive Ball is definitely a good card. As paired with Ball Guy, I'm not super friendly with the GLC meta. If that's actually, I feel like yeah, Ball Guy's got to be in water, right? Anyways, Dive Ball, it's fine. It's nothing spectacular. Then we got Beast Ball. Beast Ball's really interesting. Not best. It's definitely not the best one. I don't know how good this card was. I think it saw some play, but let's you look your face down prize cards, get an Ultra Beast out of there, put it into your hand, and put Beast Ball back. And then you shuffle, and then there's also Hisuian Heavy Ball, which is like the same thing, but gets any basics out. Oh, I should not have searched Hisui, but we'll get there. Hisui and Heavy Ball, again, you look at their face down prizes, get a basic there, put into your hand, put Hisui and Heavy Ball back, then shuffle. Beast Ball's cool thematically. If you're not familiar, they're Ultra Beasts. They're based around the prize cards more or less. They're pretty cool. I really do like the Ultra Beast for the most part, but it's kind of niche and not really. It's not a search card. It's not really giving you that much like utility. It's kind of flat in my opinion. I'll put it in D tier. It has some cool stuff, but it's kind of niche. And then Hisuian Heavy Ball. I love Hisuian Heavy Ball. I don't think this is going to be a crazy take at all. I think a lot of people think Hisuian Heavy Ball is one of the best ball cards. You get something from your prizes. It kind of acts like a search card because oftentimes you'll have a basic in your prizes, but it's not a good search card. To get stuff out of your prizes, right? Prizing things can be really annoying, especially your basic tech Pokemon, which are some of the cards that you're relying on. Hisuian Heavy Ball, if it is prized, it's hard to find because you can't search it with your other ball search cards, but you can get it with Hisuian Heavy Ball. I feel like it's a really fun card that really improves the state of the game, to be honest. It's a card I love to see return that I really like. Then I guess we'll talk about Lure Ball next. Lure Ball's kind of weird here, and I guess while we're there, we'll talk about Timer Ball. I don't know if there's a similar one, maybe Dual Ball. But anyways, Lure Ball. Lure Ball is kind of weird. It's not a ball search card. I think the old one is, yeah, the same. You flip 3 coins. Oh, yeah, this is Celestial Storm. Flip 3 cards for each heads, put an evolution from your discard back into your hand. It's a recovery card. It's not a search card. Like, yes, getting cards from your discard can kind of act like search, kind of, sort of, but not really, and it's inconsistent. I really don't like this card. I don't like coin flipping cards. Well, over there, Timer Ball, you flip 2 coins for each head, search for an evolution. Same thing with Dual Ball. Well, no, it's not the same thing. You flip 2 coins for each head, search for a basic. I think Dual Ball, I guess, has better theming than the others. But outside of that, like, I really don't like these cards. I really don't like Timer Ball. I played a Timer Ball. It's so annoying in my opinion. Getting two heads doesn't feel exciting. Like getting two Pokemon is like good, I guess, but getting the difference between 0 and 1 is a lot bigger between the different than the difference between 1 and 2. Because getting the second one adds some value. Getting the first one is huge. Getting nothing is like super bad. And same thing with Dual Ball as well. I mean, basic search is, I guess, more interesting than evolution search, I suppose. But I'll put dual ball in C. I could put in C, and then I'll put the others in D. I mean, they're okay, I guess, but they're not great. Then we got I'll just talk about level ball. Search for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. Put it into your hand. Obviously, this is cool. I like this because it gets you these smaller Pokemon. It's kind of like Buddy Poffin, but it feels a lot more, I guess, fair. Buddy Poffin's like incredibly powerful, so good to start with, so underwhelming later. Level walking at your evolutions, these like weaker evolutions. It's a really cool card, definitely one of my favorites that I love to see back. It is very strong, but I am going to put an S tier. It's a really cool card. Then we'll talk, I guess, the ones in standard now. Specifically, we'll talk. Oh, maybe we should have talked about Cherish Ball before. That's fine. Yeah, I'll talk about these ones here. I guess I'll talk about. I guess I'll talk about Great Ball. Then I'll talk about the old Great Ball. So current Great Ball, of course. Wait, isn't current Great Ball the same as Master Ball? It might be. You look top 7, get a Pokemon you find there into your hand. And there's also Master Ball. Oops. Master Ball, I believe. Yeah, the old one is essentially the same. So yeah, you get the top 7. Kind of like weird that they changed up what the cards did. It's just a big mess. But anyways, look at the top 7, put a 1 into your hand is like fine. Uncommon Fossil, if you know his channel. If you don't, we do a podcast together. And subscribe so you don't miss that. But he really likes Great Ball. Great Ball is kind of bad though. Let's be honest. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of bad. But in terms of design, it's fine. The Dusk Ball is like the same thing from the bottom. Theoretically, getting cards from the bottom of your deck has like cool synergies, but they don't really exist. Let's be honest. And then you also it's kind of clunky to like grab cards from the bottom of your deck. I mean, all these things kind of even out, but they don't matter that much. It's fine. And then we have the old Great Ball. Great Ball originally was like that's not the old one. Let's see, Great Ball. Search your deck for a basic, excluding Pokemon EX. I didn't even know that. Put it onto your bench, shuffle your deck after, which is very similar to Nest Ball, which just gets a basic, puts it onto your bench. I like Nest Ball a little more. I mean, it's not the most interesting card, but it's fine. And I guess I like Great Ball a little more than Nest Ball, but not that much more. I mean, it is worse, obviously, not getting the EXs there. But you know, it's fine in my opinion. Then we also have Quick Ball. Quick Ball is a card which is relatively similar, getting a basic. It goes to your hand though, not onto your bench, letting you use abilities, which is really cool. It lets you not play the cards, so you could just thin it, put it into your hand if you want to, and you discard a card in order to do this. I really like Quick Ball. Quick Ball is one of my all-time favorite cards. Very simple card. Discard a card, get a basic, but it works well. I'd love it to get reprinted. I might make a video on cards I want to see reprinted, and tell me down below in the comment section as well if there are cards you want to see reprinted. But Quick Ball, I really like this card. It's simple, but I think it works better than Nest Ball. It's better, I guess, but it has downsides as well. Then there's the other Quick Ball. Wait, what's the other Quick Ball? I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. This one says also, if you didn't know, these cards have been the old one is eroded to the new one, even though they say different things. But anyways, you reveal cards to the top of your deck. Oh, till you reveal a Pokemon. Yeah, you put that card into your hand. So this gets a Pokemon. I mean, I think cards like this are kind of funny, but they're kind of bad, right? Let's be honest. Quick Ball is also I've been forgetting to use this tier here, but yeah, this card. What even is this card? I don't even know what this one is. This card is fine. I guess I'll put in like C tier. It's kind of whatever. I mean, it's bad. I assume this card is bad as far as I'm aware. Oh, I guess it's like seen play because of the new Quick Ball, but yeah, this card like seems bad. If anyone's played with it, tell me down below in the comment section what if I'm like misrepresenting this card. But it seems bad. I guess it can get specific Pokemon if you play a small amount, but so could regular search. So yeah. Then we got Ultra Ball, which gets anything. Ultra Ball is very good, obviously. You discard 2 cards, get any Pokemon. I like it. I like it a little less than Quick Ball. Discarding 2 can feel bad. I mean, I'd still put it in S tier. I think it's pretty well designed, pretty well rounded, pretty fair. I do like it quite a bit here. Then we have Master Ball, I guess I'll talk about. We talked about the old Master Ball, which is like Great Ball, but the new one, in my opinion. In A-Spec, we've seen this twice. It's like the iconic A-Spec, maybe, but it's certainly not the best A-Spec. Getting a Pokemon, any Pokemon, putting it into your hand, but then it's your A-Spec. So this card is fine design, I think. Um, it's underrated. I'll put in C tier. I mean, it's not very good though. Um, it's like not super accessible being an A-Spec, and I mean, I'd say this card just kind of fails. It doesn't completely fail. It's kind of iconic-ish. I mean, it's like one of the more well-known aspects, but it's also not good, right? It's known because it's Master Ball, but it's not known for being, doing anything. Then we also have Luxury Ball, which I think is similar. Luxury Ball is a card that searches for any Pokemon except for level X's, and then you put it, show it to your opponent, put it into your hand, but you can't do this if another luxury ball is in your discard. So this is very similar to Master Ball, but like a lot better. Well, it's like I guess it's better because it's a not an A spec, but it's it can't get a level X, which is worse, but it's cool. I like it. I like its design a lot more than Master Ball. I could see it in S tier. I'll put it in A tier. It's kind of like an auto include in every deck, which is a little boring, but it's a card that I think is quite well designed as well. Then we have Premier Ball. I don't know what this does, as I said. Premier Ball. Um, ooh, that's a lot of cards. Premier Ball. Did I even spell that right? No, I didn't. What am I saying? You search for your deck or discard for a level X. Show it to your opponent. Put it into your hand. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't really know what to say about this card. It's like I guess I like it more than Lure Ball, even though it's like recovery. I mean, recovery and search. It's kind of fun. It's versatile. It's a little niche as well. I don't know if how good this card was. It might have been good. Love Luxes were good, but I'll put it in C tier. It's like fine design, kind of like Master Ball. It gets the job done, but it's not super interesting. Maybe the reverse of Master Ball that's better, but it's not as it's kind of like Dive Ball as well. I guess that's probably the best comparison there. Then we got that other ball. I have no idea what that last ball card is. I don't even know what ball it is. It's a fast ball. Okay, this says you reveal cards that reveal an evolution. So to your opponent, put it back. Unlike Master Ball, which was reveal cards to reveal any Pokemon. Oh yeah. I was like, this does not match this. Yeah. No, not Master Ball. What was it? Um, Quick Ball. Yeah, Quick Ball. Oh wait, the Quick Ball and Fast Ball are similar. Yeah, that makes sense. But this is any Pokemon, right? Yeah. Um, I just was double checking because fastball is just evolutions. It's like kind of cool. I like it a little more than quick ball, but I don't really like it that much. As I said, I have like no idea what this card did before making this video. I'd completely forgotten about it. Then we got Cherish Ball, which gets a GX. I'll just say it's like kind of the same as Premier Ball, but GXs are a little better. They can be basic, so it has more utility. I like Cherish Ball. This might be me being a little biased, but I like Deny GX, so I'm going to put it here, and Tapu Lele as well. Then we got Pokeball on a coin flip, get a Pokemon. This card, I don't like coin flip cards. This one's more iconic. I guess it's better design. I'll pop it in C tier. It's kind of whatever. If you're looking for more analysis, sorry, I guess you can ask in the comments, but it's fine. Then we got Dream Ball. Dream Ball is so different. This card is like completely different than the other ones. You can only play this if you take it as a prize, and then you search the deck for any Pokemon of any stage, put it onto your bench. It's like super bizarre. It's really fun. It's like super terrible. Like you can essentially never play this card. Why is it in this deck? Okay, so there are like some combos you can do with it, but they're like super. They're like relatively hard to pull off, and the upsides are relatively underwhelming. The other combos like it give you extra prize cards. So, yeah, this card is bad. Like it's just bad. It's really funny. Theoretically, I like this card. It allows you to play those evolutions in GLC that you can't normally play. But like again, you're never pulling this off, really. So it's I guess I'll put it in C tier. It's really cool, but it's quite bad. Then we got the last few here. We got Friend Ball here. Wait, this is the same one, right? Yeah, you choose a Pokemon with this same type as one of your opponent's Pokemon in play and put it into your hand, which is like kind of fun. It's obviously not super good, but it's okay. Then there's Repeat Ball. Repeat Ball is a Pokemon of the same name as one of your Pokemon in play into your hand. And then there's Love Ball, which is like the child of the two, which is search deck for the Pokemon the same name as one of your opponent's Pokemon to play. Love Ball is gonna be worse. Love Ball is pretty bad. It's niche. It's kind of fun. I don't hate this card, but it's very niche. Then a Repeat Ball. The Repeat Ball is like okay. I don't have an issue with this card. That was kind of boring, encouraging you to play a lot of the same card, which isn't like terrible. And a lot like most decks do it, and they're cool. But like Repeat Ball is repetitive. I'll pop it in. I'll pop it in C tier. Then Friend Ball. Friend Ball is kind of cool. Friend Ball is surprisingly the card I have the least amount of familiarity with, but it looks cool. You want to play a deck with different types. That's kind of similar to the meta, but not as similar as like Love Ball. You need to be playing a mirror. So I do like Friend Ball. It seems like a really fun card, and I haven't really played with it. I guess just play with it live because you could play with it. But let me down below in the comment section if there are any ball cards you didn't know about, what your thoughts are on these. But anyways, tell me all that good stuff down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe and like. It really helps support me and the channel. But I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I won't be sick next time as well. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.